Fine. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, I'm going to call our meeting of March 10th, 2021 to order. At this meeting, the commission will hold hearings on notices of intent, requests for determinations of applicability. The commission will also be voting on decisions and taking up other business. No hearing times have been assigned to the specific agenda items, and the commission will take them up in order they are listed. Discussion and action items may be taken up at any time. In accordance with the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Executive Order suspending provisions of the open meeting law, we are conducting this meeting online. The Commission welcomes participation in the meeting by the applicants and general public. Attending the meeting tonight are 7 Conservation Commission members: Eric Foley, Margaret Wheeler, Jim Gozzo, Ian Jeffries, Marilyn Frank, Noel Donovan, and Peter Mahler, and the Conservation Resource Planner, Matt Salem. This meeting is being recorded by Westford Cable Access TV. We respectfully ask that everyone mute their computer microphones and phones when they are not in use to avoid unnecessary noise during the meeting. This is an open meeting, so for all panelists who have access to the chat panel, please only use chat for technical issues related to the video conferencing. The commission will proceed by opening the agenda items, having the applicant and representative present the project, or if previously open in a public meeting, they will provide a brief summary of the project. The commission and staff will follow with questions, and then we will open up to public for questions and comments. At this point, if you wish to participate, you will raise your hand and your microphone will be unmuted for you to participate. Due to the limitations of the platform, attendees that are accessing the meeting via the telephone number at the top of the agenda will only be able to listen to the proceedings and will not be able to contribute. Please access the video conference through the link on the agenda, even if you do not have a webcam to participate. I'll now take a roll call. Eric?
Here.
Jim?
Here.
Margaret?
Here.
Marilyn?
Here.
Noel?
Here.
And Ian?
Here.
Okay, our first agenda item is an open forum. Members of the commission have anything for open forum? Jim?
I'm wondering, Matt, if we've heard anything from Teamworks. I would think they would have started their soliciting registrations and things like that about this time of year.
I do not know about their registration. I actually have to respond to Stacy, their director. So I can reach out to that. I do know that they've reached out to or filed their permit with the building department, looking to inspect for the inspection of the camp buildings, which is regular kind of procedure. So they are looking to get going. I know they're chomping at the bit, so I'll have an update.
That's all I was just hoping that there was some activity, and that's kind of a positive sense. That's good. Thank you.
Marilyn?
I don't remember. Did we comment on CPA? All 3 applications were advanced. Were approved?
No, we didn't. Nope.
Okay. So
Yep.
Our conservation trust application was approved. The bridge was approved, and Forge Pond was approved. Actually, we approved everything that came before us.
Excellent. Very good. Anybody else? Matt, do you have anything?
Yes, Mr. Chair, a couple of them. Just general housekeeping, public service announcement for the applicants. But DEP has updated their forms, or a couple of the forms. So please make sure to go onto the state's website when people are applying for things to file an application. Secondly, all 6 conservation restrictions that Carol was working on for Stepinski, Timberlake, Connolly, I had them all written down and I don't have them anymore. But all six that she was working on have been submitted to the state. So we should, I'm eagerly waiting to hear back from them. And obviously, if there's any further revisions that need to be made, we'll make them. But that should be coming before the commission in the very, very near future. So that's all I had. Thank you.
Okay. Any comments from the audience on open forum?
I don't see any either.
I don't see any raised hands. Okay, we'll move on to our first agenda item, which is a public hearing for Uzandi, 10 Carlisle Road. This is a legal notice under Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 131, Section 40, Wetlands Protection Act, Wetlands Non-Zoning Wetlands Bylaw, Chapter 171. Westford Conservation Commission will hold a public hearing on Wednesday, March 10th, 2021 at 7:30 p.m. via remote participation to consider request for determination of applicability filed by Renee and Esther Uzandi for the abandonment of the existing field septic tank and leaching area and installation of the replacement sewage disposal system with 100 feet of a jurisdictional wetland at 10 Carlisle Lane, assessors map 17, parcel 30. Okay, welcome. Someone here to represent the applicant?
Yes, I'm Kevin Ritchie from Civil Solutions.
Okay,
I'm
Kevin.
here on behalf of the Urizandis at 10 Carlisle Road. They currently have a failed septic system. It's located in the front yard right along Carlisle Road. The leaching area is completely outside of the buffer zone. The existing tanks are in the backyard. The closest is a septic tank and a pump chamber there. The closest tank is 60 feet off the wetlands. We do plan on abandoning the existing tanks, so those will be pumped and then filled with clean fill. Then we are proposing to install two new septic tank and pump chamber. The closest one will be 71 feet from the edge of the wetlands. Then we'll pump it around the end of the house and back into the new leaching area in the front yard, which again is outside the 100-foot buffer zone.
Okay, Matt, did you go out and look at this?
Yes, I stopped by yesterday. The lot is fairly flat, and there shouldn't be any further disturbance of within the buffer area. Especially the erosion control should be able to be installed well, and I had no concerns about it.
Okay. Questions from the commission?
Nope.
None? Questions from the audience on this application? Don't see any. Okay, if that's the case, can we have a motion for a conditional negative?
So moved.
I'll move.
Second,
All in favor, Eric,
yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Margaret,
Yes.
Marilyn,
Yes.
Noel,
Yes.
Ann,
Yes.
and Peter, yes. Motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Second,
All in favor, Eric,
yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Margaret,
Yes.
Marilyn,
Yes.
Noel,
Yes.
and Ann.
Yes.
Okay, you're all set.
All right, I appreciate it. Have a nice
Yep.
evening.
You as
Thank
well,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move on to our next agenda item, which is a continuation of a public hearing for KMI Real Estate LLC, 19 Hartford Road. They have requested a continuation to March 24th meeting. So can I have a motion to continue this to March 24th?
So moved.
Second,
All in favor, Eric,
yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Margaret,
Yes.
Marilyn,
Yes.
Noel,
Yes.
Ian,
Yes.
and Peter, yes. Okay, our next agenda item is the continuation of public hearing for Franklin, 31 Bridge Street. Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you want us to bring us up to date? What's going on with the emergency certificate we signed for repairing the pipe?
Finally, the ice is out of it. I've got a backhoe coming hopefully in Saturday. I got a small crew of people. We're going to try to fix the block. We're going to probably just block the pipe for about a half hour, 40 minutes, and get it cleaned out and reinforce the pipe at the present time where it's cracked. And I've got brakes, plates, steel plates. We're going to be putting that in Saturday, and then trying to support that section. And hopefully in the middle of the summer when it stops flowing, we'll be able to put it back, pull it out and put a new section in. That's the goal.
Okay,
Saturday will be the, if you guys want to, if somebody's around, they want to come down and take a look, we should be there about 9 o'clock, starting about 9. The ice it was all iced over until this afternoon, and it was still a fair amount of ice in the hole this afternoon. Hopefully tomorrow we'll clean it out and then we'll be able to get started on. I can't do it by myself, so I got the asphalt people that are down there said they would be happy to dig the section of pipe because it's broken on one side. And hopefully we'll be able to fix it well enough so we don't have to even think about going back in the summer. So that's where we are presently.
okay. Matt, do you want to look at this before they cover it back up?
That would be preferable. If it could be,
I won't cover with dirt, but we are going to put bricks in it. And as long as we don't get any rain, it's not a lot of force on the outside of it. It's a drain pipe, so there's not really any force on it.
Yeah.
So we could probably leave it open.
Yeah, I'll put your patch on, leave it open, and he'll come down Monday and look at it to make sure it's okay. All right?
yeah, Chris, I'll be there Monday at 8 a.m. to
That's fine.
look at it.
I'll be there with bells on. Yeah, I don't, so to speak. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll be there. I'll see you Monday morning. All right. Thanks, Matt.
Cool.
Anything else?
No, I mean, just don't forget, we still have to move forward on the rest of the site.
Yeah, no, we've got other ongoing issues, but that's a priority, but it's been frozen couldn't get to it just the other day, so we're good.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So, we'll continue this again. We'll put this out for another month.
Yes,
Okay? That makes sense?
thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay,
Thank you.
Chris. Well, can I have a motion to continue this to our April meeting, which is the 14th?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, Eric?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Margaret?
Yes.
Marilyn?
Yes.
Noel?
Yes.
And Ian?
Yes.
Okay, great. We're moving on to discussion items. The first one is discussion of potential locations for the Girl Scout Silver Award for pet loss. Kate actually went out and viewed most of the kiosks on town property. I think you guys all got the emails on them, see what the status of most of them were, which was nice. So there are a couple of kiosks where there's plenty of room where the Girl Scouts could put a flyer up. And those are the 2 Emmett kiosks, the Grassy Pond kiosk, and what was the other one? The other one was, and actually, I don't know if that's our kiosk. The one that's over by the old dump. Let's call that
On Archbridge.
Archbridge, right? Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what do you guys think? It's okay, we can give him permission to
Yes.
put a sign up in those kiosks?
Yes, I
Why
don't.
not? Sure.
On all the ones where it'll fit inside the kiosk, yes.
Yes. So
I agree.
those are the ones I just mentioned, those 4. And I don't know about Greystone. Matt was gonna go up. We couldn't get up there because of the long driveway was still iced over. So Matt's gonna get up and check out the one at Greystone. Not sure what it's like.
Yes,
But
and my
Yeah.
question to the commission is, do you want to have a time frame for them to be up? Is it 9 months, through November, or just?
I don't know, a year. Let's put him give him a year.
Okay.
The other nice thing was when Kate did these, it's nice to know that there's a bunch of Boy Scout projects here where we need new kiosks or new signs. So
Right.
Good.
Matt's gonna put those all on the Boy Scout list. So
Yes, and I think it's very stark seeing the ones that have been done and the ones that haven't been done by the Boy Scouts. So I'll definitely be adding those to the list and sharing that with the Conservation Trust as well.
Great. Jim?
It seemed in the past that a lot of the scouts end up making contact through Bill Harmon. And Bill, I think, has a list of potential projects all around town. So it might be a good idea to maybe add those kiosks, proposed kiosk sites to him, and he would put them on his list too.
Yeah, so how it works is I keep a list, and probably every 4 to 6 months I send it out to Dave Ebbetson and the Conservation Trust and Bill, just to get their ideas, make sure something that they've pitched to us, and if that seems like a good idea, make sure it gets on there and kind of make sure we have a current list for scouts to use when they reach out to our office.
Good, great. Okay, our next discussion item is the Abbott School Porcelain Berry Management. And I think Dave and Diana there.
Yes, they're
Yes.
both. They're
Hi.
both.
Yes, so
David.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, per our discussion from a last meeting, we sent you guys an updated estimate for 2021 treatment for porcelain berry infestation at Abbott. Did you guys get a chance to look at that?
I did.
Mhm.
Did you guys see this?
Yep.
So that
Which
pretty
is
much
fine.
sums up okay.
The only issue here is that did you request it from more than one vendor?
No, this is from the landscaping contractor that we had come out last year. We did try and contact several, but this is the person that we got to come out.
But you did you solicit at least 2 other bidders?
No, we didn't, not that I know of. I can, Dave, do you know?
What's the dollar amount?
It is 3,100 for this year and 2,100 for next year, so 5,200 total.
Yeah, I think, Marilyn, that they have to request 2 other quotes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think you need 3.
Yeah, you
Okay,
don't,
well-
I- you don't have to get a quote, but you have to list who you solicit.
Request it.
Yeah, I don't know. Dave Ebbetson might know that. I don't know if he's on right now, but we probably can answer that question. If he's not on, then we'll have to wait.
Yeah, he's there.
Hello, yes, we didn't go after 2 other quotes. We actually asked the person who submitted a bid last year to redo it. But I believe last year we did ask several other vendors. They never got back. And I can give that list to you, Diane.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Forward that on to Matt because, under
Okay.
municipal procurement laws, we do have to ask for 3 bids from 3 different companies.
Right.
Okay. Otherwise, this should be all set to go. When did they want to do this?
Last year, he said the best time, I believe, was June to start. Dave, the total comes to 5,200, but maybe we could ask for just a bit more of a buffer because this is an estimate. So maybe like 6,000. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he's just going to submit the bill to us and we're going to
Okay.
pay it out of our funds.
Okay.
So as long as he was within fairly close to the bid that he put in.
Yeah.
It should be, yes. So last year, he said June was the optimal time. That was his plan last year to start.
Okay.
So that's our plan. And so for the school, that's,
Is this bid recent? Because if it is, we should just go with the amount. We shouldn't go with more than the amount.
this is recent. This was sent February 11th.
Okay.
Okay, well, we can approve this on the condition that you give Matt the other two who are the other companies that you tried to solicit the bids from?
I'll forward the other names of the companies to Matt.
Okay, that would be fine.
Thank you.
All
Thank you,
right,
Dave.
you guys want a motion to approve this?
Yeah, I'd make such a motion.
Okay,
What was the motion? I couldn't hear.
So the motion is to approve,
the 5,200.
right, the year one and year two.
How much?
Well, go back up on the screen there so I can check. Was it 3,200 the first year? Thank you. So it's $3,100 for year one and $2,100 for year two.
But
Okay.
we're asking for a buffer, and Peter
well-
said that would be,
If you want a buffer, you're gonna have to come back because, under procurement laws, this is his bid and we're gonna
Okay.
accept his bid. And so
Okay.
if you need more money, if for some reason this doesn't work or whatever, then all you have to do
Okay.
is come back to us and we'll rebid it out again. Okay?
okay, great.
Yep.
This includes all labor, equipment, and materials. That's what his quote says. So that's
Yeah,
what we're
exactly.
essentially buying.
Yeah, Marilyn?
When was this? What was the date of this one?
February
did-
11th.
February
Okay,
11th. Yeah, it's
fine.
recent.
It's
It's
current
recent.
enough. Right.
Yeah, it's a
So
current
I-
bid, right.
So
We can just accept it. We can accept this and yeah.
Yeah, because
So I
I
need
don't
a
think we'll
motion
have
to
any
accept the
real
bid.
surprises. I don't think we'll have any real surprises with that current date. If we take this amount and you have any trouble, just come back and see us again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion for $5,200 and it's contingent upon Matt receiving the three requests for bid.
So two more.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor, Eric,
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Marilyn, Margaret,
Yes.
Marilyn,
Yes.
Noel,
Yes.
and Ian,
Yes.
and Peter, yes. Okay, great. Okay, next up is a request to remove 2 trees between 8 and 10 Fieldstone Drive.
Thank you.
Matt, you want to start this? Matt, you there?
Yes, I'm still here. Sorry, I was muted.
You want to start this off? I mean, you know who this is. I don't have a name associated.
Yes, so the property owner at 8 Fieldstone Drive, Michael Doherty, he's in attendance and you're currently unmuted. Reached out to me 2 weeks ago, actually before the very bad windstorm. He had a limb come through his roof. Between 8 and 10 Fieldstone, there is a 20-foot wide town-owned strip that leads to the larger wetland out in the rear. And he was seeking approval to remove the 2 trees. One is we're fairly certain is on his property, but the second yellow dot here, further to the south, where in lieu of a survey, we're asking for the commission's approval to remove the second tree that is likely on the line or on the town's conservation property.
Michael's got his hand raised. Michael, you're unmuted.
Go ahead, you can talk.
Oh, yeah, we had a problem with the bridge coming through, but not only did it go through the roof, it hit the gut. As time progressed, we saw more and more damage. It took quite a while to get someone to come fix the roof. Then we had a gutter issue and we had hit the railing and the screen. The problem we have is that board is our other neighbor that we kind of use to as block, so we don't have to see them. So I'm not really in. I don't want to take trees down if I don't have to, but you can see both of them kind of caused some issues in hanging over the house.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, I got a quote from Marquis, and I think I have one from Scott's too, to repair them. I mean, to remove them. I actually asked them to quote it separately because I knew that one was pretty sure. I don't know if they're both mine or not. I know one for sure is on the town property. The other one, as Matt said, is probably borderline. But I really don't want to keep fixing my roof regularly, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so you want us approved for you to take them both down?
Well, I wanted you to approve to take down the one that I think is on the property, but also, I don't know if there was any compensation for the cost that I incurred to fix the damage that it did.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
No.
this has never come up before.
We've never done that.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Well, actually, you have. It was quite a few years ago. I had another tree that went down that was on that same property line, and it was a big pine, and it took down 2 other trees and landed on my property. And the town, I didn't know at the time that that was town property. And what happened is they ended up coming out, and because it was borderline to determine whether it was on my property or not, the town paid for the removal of the trees. They didn't hit the house like this time, so we don't know if it's different or the same.
Well, maybe who removed the trees? The town highway
The
department?
arborist?
It was, and that time the trees were already down. I mean, it was up high. I couldn't reach it anyway, but the town sent somebody out and they did it. They cut the tree down, they chopped all the trees up and they removed them.
There was no money exchange. There was a town person. Can Matt make a determination and ask? I would.
Well, no, if he wants to
No.
file a claim against the town, it's his responsibility to file a claim against the town. He can talk to the town manager's office. He wants to file a claim against our insurance company.
Okay.
Well, that's the procedure.
So that.
I mean, we'll give you permission to cut down the tree on your property, if that's what you want.
Yeah, so I'm okay to cut down the tree on my property. You guys are okay with that? I mean, on your property, on the town property.
Yeah, we're not gonna cut it down. If you want to file a claim against the town's insurance company for
Yeah.
any damage the tree branch did, then you can file with them.
Okay. So if I want to put a claim in for the damage done to my house, I can do that. And if I want to remove the tree, I can do it also, but I'll have to pay for it myself.
Yes, that's correct, right.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
And you should contact the town manager's office to file that insurance claim, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the real thing was, I mean, it was not enough money. You know, I have $1,000 deductible and it was, of course, how much you think he charged me? That's right, $1,000 to fix the hole in the roof, which was very challenging to get somebody.
Yep.
And the other things I've been dealing with, but as long as I get the approval to do that with the other one, I don't want to do it again. I'll pay and have it removed.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
both
is
of
there-
them, are we okay with both of them?
Why, do you want to remove the second tree?
Yeah, because there's 2 there. I really don't want to remove them at all, but they're both hanging over. One is,
Okay.
one, I think we confirm that it's on town. The other one, I think, is borderline. I don't know if it's there or not, so.
Yeah,
That's
well,
I
it.
mean,
Margaret?
Yeah, I would just say that it sounds like it's, my understanding is you want to remove the trees because of future risks they present. You could always plant replacement trees to give you additional screening of your neighbor.
Yeah, and that's what we've done too. We planted some white pines and some arborvitaes and a couple other things closer to our property line just to use that. But I just want to make sure I can remove both. When we got a quote, they included trimming a whole bunch of other trees, and I asked them to do that one separate because I was pretty sure that it belonged on town property, which he
Okay,
did.
yeah.
You can see from the quote.
So we'll give you permission to cut down both trees.
Okay,
Well, one tree's on your own property, so the other,
Right.
if it is on our property, we'll give you permission. But like I said, if you want to try to recover some money from the town for what you're doing on this, you're gonna have to file an insurance claim against the town,
okay.
okay?
Should I reference
Motion
anything
to
or?
allow him to cut down these 2 trees? They're outside the buffer, so it's really just an issue of the tree on our property.
So you're looking for a motion, Peter?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make the motion and he can cut the 2 trees.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor, Eric,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
Margaret,
Yes.
Marilyn,
Yes.
Noel,
Yes.
and Ann,
Yes.
and Peter, yes. Okay, you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Yep,
you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You
Sure.
too. Okay, our next agenda item is a review of the Hill Orchard Management Services RFP. Matt?
So I think you skipped the discussion rental of EBC. but
Oh, I
actually
did.
this
I'm
will-
sorry.
the-
Yeah. Well,
the
okay.
commission-
Either way, I missed
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was,
Go ahead.
I was just looking to see if there were any commissioners interested in reviewing the Hill Orchard Management Services RFP. They're due by Friday morning, and if there is interest, we can schedule a time to look at them. I can send it out and we can go about it.
Okay. Sure. I mean, you can send it to me.
Yeah, you would know more.
Yeah, since I, familiar with it. So,
Right.
okay, I'll be glad to review it with you on
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah,
morning.
on Fridays. Okay.
I'm around.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and discussion of rental use of East Boston camps at Stony Brook. So we started to talk about this at the last time.
And we
And,
asked,
we have people that are wondering if they're gonna be able to rent the cabins out. They have people, we got Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts wondering if they can do outdoor activities up there. So, I don't know, we should start the discussion. I guess I don't have a problem with trying to schedule some outdoor activities up there since, we are gonna allow the two camps to operate. But I think it's too early to discuss renting cabins up.
I
Jim?
agree.
Jim?
I would think
You're
it's
muted.
early to be renting cabins, and as far as the outdoor activities and things, I think we had left it that Matt was going to check with the health department to see if there were any special accommodations that we need to make, if there's any certain protocols we had to follow. And I know those things are changing relatively quickly, but we got to go by what we have today, I think.
So I've included that in the packet, both Ray Dick, the Director of Environmental Services, and Jeff Stevens, the
A lot
director.
of links to a lot of government.
No,
Yeah.
I understand. But I
Yeah.
thought I included the two that I thought were the most applicable. The restroom facility cleaning best practices, and then also the safety standards that were most recently updated March 1. So, I mean, I think from my looking at it, I think we can rent them out, especially at least in my mind. I think the scouting groups and obviously cabins, and even the dining hall facility, I'm still not 100% sure if that's really where we need to be renting it. But the bathroom, I think most of these groups are looking to use, if they're camping out up there, they want to have access to the bathroom facilities. I think that's the draw. I mean, outside of the space, I think the restroom facilities are ideal for is what they're really looking for. Otherwise, I don't know if requiring them to bring in porta potties is a really practical idea, and it doesn't. I don't know if that's really in the spirit of the cleaning practices for the space of the bathroom. So I think we can instruct renters when they are when they are filling out the forms and everything like that with the rec department. We can kind of include the bathroom best practices, bathroom cleaning best practices, and I think that's good. But I'd be open to hear what everyone says.
Well, I think the caretaker is gonna have to follow up on cleaning the bathroom.
I agree.
He's gonna have to, if someone's up there the next day, he's gonna have to go in and do that thorough cleaning, I believe.
Okay, so, but he wouldn't be the one cleaning it throughout a rental.
Correct.
No, the
Okay,
renters would. The renters would, but once again, once the rent is gone, we have to make sure that the proper cleaning has been done to the bathroom before someone else is gonna use it.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand that.
Marilyn?
I would tend to still move a little slowly. I could see if we were to open it up for one group, I would not want to have two groups at the same time, even if they were in different sections. I would not. Until we just make sure that enough people have been vaccinated and we're moving forward where we don't have to be quite as worried. So I wouldn't be hurrying to do this. One group, I don't have trouble. More than one group at a time, I do.
That's fine. Does that make sense then? We agree that rec could take outdoor rentals for it, but one group at a time. It's gonna probably be, either a Friday night into a Saturday or a Saturday night into a Sunday, for these groups like the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. So that makes sense?
We can change this as we progress, as we.
Yeah,
go.
sure, absolutely. Yeah.
I think a hurry is a mistake.
No, but there are groups like the Boy Scouts looking to plan, an outdoor.
One group at a time, then you have one person supervising the whole place.
Yeah, we understand that, Marilyn. We understand that, okay? We understand.
That's what I was coming from. I'm sorry.
Okay? Does that make sense?
It's fine, Peter.
Okay. So Matt, you have our directions on this, right? To talk to rec?
Yes, I
Okay.
appreciate everyone's thoughts.
Okay, that's fine. Great. Okay, we're moving on to the minutes of January 27th. Marilyn?
I just
Good
found,
changes?
I'm sorry.
Go
On
ahead.
page 3, I just had, I think I sent you one, Matt, which was Dave
Dave
Evanson.
Evanson, yep. Margaret caught that one as well.
Okay, and then I found another one. Now I can't find where the other one is. I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line down when you say last summer, just make it a capital S is small. It's just an editorial.
Okay, yep.
No big deal.
Okay. Any other changes? None, seeing none, can I have a motion to accept?
So move.
Second,
All in favor? Eric?
yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Margaret?
Yes.
Marilyn?
Yes.
Joelle? And Ian?
Yes.
Okay. And Peter, yes. Okay, great. I think that's it. Anything else we have to discuss?
Just the regular announcement, I'll be outside at 1 o'clock
Yep.
for people to sign. Eric, I know you're not going to be there. Marilyn, I will see you at your usual time.
As I drive home, I'll stop by a little before 12. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Now, what time are you going to open up the bids?
I think it's 10.
Okay.
I mean, it's proposals, so it's, there is some review time.
Yeah.
But I think they're due at 10,
Okay. All right. Well, just give me a call.
certainly.
Okay. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
All those in favor? Eric?
yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Margaret?
Yes.
Marilyn?
Yes.
Joelle?
Yes.
And Ian?
Yes.
And Peter, yes. Okay, guys, great. Nice show.
Thank
you.
Thank you.